G'day guys, Dave from Mudgut Spinnerbaits. Yeah, cod off season, so nothing really to report about. So let's just have a good old-fashioned smoke up. We're doing a cook up for your future niece's 18th birthday party, which is going to be good. So we're chucking it on. I'm going to teach you about the vertical gas smokers brought out by Hark, supplied by Wagga Tackle. They're one of those sort of smokers that are universal. You can use for just about anything. Beef, pork, chicken, cheese, fish, whatever you want. So we'll start at the very beginning. I'm going to do over the next 24 hours is going to be the cook up, because the meal has to be served in 24 hours and 25 minutes. 7 o'clock tomorrow night it's going to be served. So I'm going to run you through the actual process of getting it to there, because cooking Cajun doesn't take 10 minutes. It doesn't come out of a blender. It's cooked in a smoker, which is going to be something that takes a long time. 24 hours out, you want to use your dry rubs, like we'll show here. These are your dry rubs here. They go on at the very beginning to infuse flavour into it. These two here are injections. They're the ones that you do with the injectors, which I have the injector underneath here in this injector kit. That's your injector there. So what you do, you suck about 1 fluid ounce of injection fluid out. That particular one's hickory barbecue. So when you squirt it into your meats, nice and deep into the muscle, it doesn't end up dry. This complete kit from Hark you can get from Wagga Tackle. Now it comes in at a grand total of $59, but all of this equipment to buy is priceless, because you need to know your internal meat temperature. You need to inject, and you also got to think about a bit of food safety, because there's nothing worse when people end up crook off your cooking. That's your baster mop. Absolute cracking thing. There's your gloves, because mate, this stuff does get hot. There's your baster mop for putting your barbecue sauce and everything on. And that's your injector. So this thing will get nice and deep into most pieces of meat. So if you double the thickness of that, that's a big piece of meat that you can use with that particular unit. Anyway, we'll go straight into it. Foil trays, priceless. $3 at Woolies, saves your life. Grab yourself a nice piece of lamb. This is Jimber lamb I pick up out of Albury. Give it a nice pat off. Dry rub. This is my own one. I make myself. Trust me, only because I smoke every weekend. I use this stuff because it's just not cost effective to use that. If you smoke once a month, twice a year, just go to one of these. Find one that you like. Where I use a lot. At the end of the day, what you want to do, you want to infuse the flavour. So this has got to go in here. Nice coating of it. We're not mucking around. It's like pour some on. Rub it on your hand. It's called a dry rub for a reason, because it dries out all the fat and bloods that come off it. Turn it over. Grab your leftovers that's on the bottom of the tray. Rub it in. Nice all over it. But you also leave what's in the bottom of the tray, because by the time you put your water in and your stock in, it all becomes part of the sauce and part of the cooking. You can see that straight away she's starting to suck up some of that rub. It's got a lot of paprika in it, so you see a lot of red coming through. There it is. This is the first part of the process. That there will now sit there until about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's now 6:40 at night. 10 o'clock tomorrow is the next stage. I'll keep you updated every step of the way. We're going to go all the way through until 7 o'clock tomorrow night when it's served, and trust me, it's going to be the bomb.